This is not really that looking good.
Like this to me.
Yeah.
Well, we've got visitors. Where are we going to? Okay. You're gonna be stuck here for the next, like, however long this takes. I don't know what to start with. Hey guys.
Okay, if you're seeing this and you know us, mind your business.
Mind your business, first of all. Second of all, we would like to preface... No, stop. Like, if you're gonna make fun of us, just shut up.
Embarrassment's a choice.
Embarrassment is a choice.
We're choosing not to be embarrassed by this, and you, if you're being a hater in the comments, you will be blocked. You will be blocked. Mind your business. Take this as like, just don't take this seriously.
Just two sisters having fun, and we don't
care, so you shouldn't care.
And yeah, and this is not like us like trying to be famous. Well, it like is, but it's like, it's not like I'm not like doing this to be like, oh yeah, this is gonna work, this is our thing.
No,
this is more just like we have a lot to talk about.
We need to discuss some things that
like
maybe some people on the internet will only understand. They are controversial,
and we can't have this conversation.
And it's also not that serious.
Yeah.
If we say something controversial about a public figure,
don't cancel us on the first episode.
It's not that serious. It doesn't matter.
Mm-hmm.
It's not that important. And our opinions, again, really don't matter, but we feel that they need to be expressed because nobody in our lives understands. No one understands.
Because we're weirdos. Mm-hmm.
Okay, so
and this is, I don't know if this is controversial or this is just an opinion or whatever. I don't like the whole daughter thing. You know, like...
What daughter thing?
Okay, so I saw this TikTok today.
Okay.
And it was like, Tay daughter, Ariana daughter.
Okay, yeah, let's talk about it.
Let's because you want to know what? And I'll say this, like, the whole daughter thing is just cringe. Like, there's no daughter, and if you want to say there's a real daughter, the only, like, actual daughter, Tay daughter...
is Olivia Rodrigo. And no one wants to have that conversation. And they're like, Gracie Abrams.
It's not Sabrina Carpenter.
No.
It's not Benson Boone. He'll come up a lot because we don't like him. Well, it's not that I don't like him. Okay, well, hold on.
Let's not get off track. The real Tay daughter is Olivia Rodrigo.
But just like, can we stop with the daughter thing? It's like...
Okay, yeah, it shouldn't exist.
It's really cringe to me.
There will never be another Taylor Swift, number one. Yeah. And also, just because Taylor Swift gets up there herself and says, Gracie Abrams is my direct, like...
Yeah, but I just think, I don't think it's like... Yeah, but I also don't think it's like a daughter thing. I'm like, she's just friends with her. And she's an up-and-coming on the Eras tour. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's not like a whole...
Yeah, I just...
That's my...
The Olivia Rodrigo erasure from the Taylor Swift universe is, like, really... Like, obviously something's going on. We don't need to discuss that. That's a whole other topic of conversation. Yeah. But if we're talking about... If hypothetically there was a Tay daughter, and we're talking about quality of songwriting...
Yes.
And quality of performance...
Yes. It would be Olivia Rodrigo.
It's Olivia.
Because
it's Olivia.
Yeah, there's no one else that's
Sabrina, if you want to really have the conversation, Sabrina is a daughter of Ariana Grande, but nobody wants to talk about that.
Yeah. I saw someone say that it was Madison Beer.
Is the daughter of Ariana Grande.
Yes, but that was
Madison Beer wants to be there.
Okay, hold on, stop. I love Madison, don't say that. But no, I think they're not together in my head. Do you know what I mean? There's no like crossover between them two apart from that. I was supposed to be in the video.
That's iconic.
That's
though.
Which obviously, and because she was,
and she was supposed to be in the video.
I hate you. I was supposed to be in the video. No, I actually wanted.
But anyway, like I don't think there's like any other like connection between those two.
No, not really.
So I don't think there's like. I think the whole daughter thing is stupid.
It is stupid, and also
everything has to do with
the Swifties make up every corner of the universe and every fandom though, if we're being serious.
That is true, because like there's not one, like you can't...
All Gracie Abrams fans are Swifties, all Olivia fans are Swifties.
Like majority.
Or were.
Majority.
Or like all... Who else? Sabrina fans are pretty much Swifties.
Well, you would say, I'd say most. Majos. Like majos. Most,
Like, to be fair,
because- and
Taylor
that's-
put Sabrina on.
yeah, she did.
Which-
because no one really, like, obviously you gave a shit, but like no one else did.
I've been giving.
Also,
Actually,
and this does make me mad as well. Everyone obsessed with Sabrina Carpenter when I've had to fucking listen to her for years. I've had to listen to this shit.
like-
well, not shit, because like it's good music. I just wasn't into it.
which is
At the
fine,
time.
and I'm not trying
Now
to
I
say
am.
that people can't like her, and I understand.
Yeah.
But it's the whole. I love Olivia Rodrigo, and all of a sudden
Switch.
we're flipping and we're switching. I've been here.
Yeah, I just don't
Like,
think,
I
like,
genuinely.
if you're gonna get, if anyone's thinking about going to the Short and Sweet tour when she comes to Australia, just
Asia
leave,
goes first.
yeah,
Asia gets your ticket.
leave her ticket, please, because I'm not kidding. It's been going on for years.
Like, back to.
When we shared a room,
Yeah,
like,
so
and
back,
that was way
it was
before
like
then.
28. When Almost Love came out, I was locked in. It was 2018. Yeah.
And I know all the lyrics, so
Not everybody can say the same. She puts the mic out during Opposite on the Short and Sweet tour. Dead
Dead
silence. And that's disrespect. And that album's not even that old. Emails.
Oh,
is
I thought you
2
were gonna
years
say. I
old.
thought you were gonna say good, and I was like, huh. Like, what
To
do you
be fair,
mean?
I understand why she's gotten popular recently because the quality of the work is like better. And
Better.
I feel like she's
Mm.
found her thing.
Yeah, because
I feel like for a while she was just kind of doing the popular thing.
yeah, it was kind of just more like, I don't know. She's like got like a theme going on now.
Which is nice. And I appreciate it as a long time
Mm-mm.
stan. But not everybody can say this. I'm not trying to gatekeep, obviously. Like, I'm not trying to be a
I
dick and be
gatekeep.
like,
I will gatekeep.
no, I'm not trying to be like,
Not
you
her.
can't like her because I've loved her for longer. But just
It's
don't
kinda-
be weird.
yeah.
And just don't
Let's
be
get
like.
let's get rid of real, like, weird fangirls. Oh. There's a few that I can think of. Well, not like personally.
We don't know them personally.
I don't know any personally. I know people personally that do go to a lot of concerts, and they're pretty chill.
They're normal.
They're
Let's start
normal.
acting normal at
Let's
concerts
start acting
again.
normal at
And, like,
concerts.
do you not feel bad?
Can I tell a story? I'm going to tell a story. I'm going to expose someone really quick. I don't even know who she is. So I went to Olivia Rodrigo, like, by myself. Okay?
The day off.
The day off. I got tickets the day off, and I got there, 5 p.m. VIP tickets. Anyway, so I went to Olivia Rodrigo, and I was like in the pit. So I'd like met a friend. We were like standing, and we were like 2 people away from the barricade, and we got there at like 5 p.m. And this other, like, we met these other 2 girls. I think 2. There was 2 or 3 of them, and we were talking to them, and they were really nice. And we were like, oh, like, whatever. And they were like, yeah, our friend's like outside, but I think she's like just got tickets. And we were like, oh, like, so cool, like. And they were like, is it okay if she like, oh my god, is it okay if she like pushes in? Like, is it okay? Like, and I was like, oh, that's fine. Like, if she, you're her friends, she can come stand with you, because the friend came. The friend came, and then my friend that I had met that day was like, I need to go to the toilet. And I was like, cool, go. I'll like mind your spot. Anyway, so I start trying to talk to these girls because we were talking to them, and they like gave me filthies and started ignoring me. And I was like, what's going on? It was like, oh, like, I got, like, was talking to her friends, like, oh my god, I can't believe I just got tickets, like, today. And I was like, oh, did you get tickets at, like, the 10:30 drop this morning? And she like just like looked at me and gave me a side eye, and I was like, bitch, I let you push in. Anyway, I didn't say that, but I just like was like I said it again because I thought like maybe she didn't hear me. Anyways, gave me a filthy again, and then I found out what she was telling her friends. She was organising the fan-made line for night 2 VIP, and she was giving out wristband numbers.
The fan-made lines.
She was making.
Who do you think you
She
are?
was making wristbands, like,
Get a job.
for the next night. Isn't that
Get
crazy?
a job,
And I was like, oh, like, I don't want to be near you anyway.
please.
And I was like, literally, like, I don't know why you
I know
would
there's
make
a lot of like concert discourse, like post-pandemic, people don't know how to act. Like, this is like Gen Z's first time like going to concerts.
Yeah, we
by
don't need to
themselves and
camp,
stuff.
guys. We don't need to camp.
We do not need to camp.
Because you stink. I've been in pits before, and you guys.
Passing out, like, apologies, but like, genuinely, if you
If
stay
you're
in line all day in the heat and you're not eating and you're not drinking,
That's
because
your
you wanna
fault.
keep... We've had a couple concerts where things have been stopped.
No, but
2
Kaylani
years
got
ago-
cancelled.
2 years ago, we went to see Kaylani at
2
Hordern
years yesterday,
Pavilion,
actually.
and
Great experience. Loved the DJ.
loved in general, like,
was
best live
good.
vocalist I've ever. Great, can't.
Really?
Yeah, probably live
Okay.
vocal, like, sounds exactly the same as
Yeah.
the track.
Yeah. Like, it was. Yeah, it was good until.
They were incredible until people kept passing out.
Like, this
And
was
I'm
like
not
multiple
saying-
times though too.
Multiple times, and it was just summer. Like, I understand.
Every second video that it was like would have been like only like 25 degrees, I reckon, inside.
Yeah.
And it was every second video I took. It was
and
like
obviously
it
people's
had to be
safety
stopped.
takes, but like that's important, obviously. But it's just kind of like you're ruining the experience for other people.
Yeah,
I don't know.
It was, and it was just sad because like the show got cancelled like half an hour early.
Yes, and we missed some of our favorite
we were
songs
spied on.
because, and obviously, again, people's safety is the most important thing. But you're just setting yourselves up for failure.
If you know that you're more susceptible to passing out,
and we're not talking about people with medical conditions or anything. Like we're just talking about normal, healthy people.
Yeah, don't put yourself in those situations.
Like it just
is what I have to say.
It's just
like,
unsafe. Like, it's so unsafe and so like.
I always prep myself for a concert because I know that I'm like a bit fainty sometimes, but I make sure that I do the right thing so it doesn't happen.
Yeah.
And I don't ruin the experience because aren't you guys having a shit time? I know your favorite celebrity is going to be like, "Oh, are you okay?"
But this is what they do. Is a lot of people are doing it on purpose,
this is
which is what I have a major issue with. Is faking passing out to get your favorite artist's attention. Get a job. Like go out. Like I'm literally like you need mental help if that's what you're doing. Like you. Like
I'm trying to think of other shows where this has happened before.
Gracie was a major. Gracie had a lot of technical difficulties on the Good Riddance tour a year ago.
Yeah, there was a lot at our show, but we did get a lot of extra things because of that.
That is true. We shouldn't complain, but there are a lot of people.
Long sleeve, but anyway, we did.
Yes.
Did you?
And that random
do you guys know that song? If you're going to the Secret of Us,
that random
do you know that song
from that Apple TV show? That
do you guys know that one?
I don't. Because it was shit, so I didn't.
We're also not going to the Secret of Us tour. Sorry, cancel me.
Can we talk about that?
Hold on, I was gonna make a point. Another one. Phoebe Bridgers was really bad when I went.
Yeah.
For people passing out, I feel like there's a lot of. I've been to quite a few. I think the minute I would feel like uncomfortable or like weird, I'd be like, oh, let me just go to the side or something.
But it's all about getting people's attention, though. I feel
attention seekers.
Anyway, let's talk about Gracie Abrams. So
I love Gracie. No
I've
hate.
Been a Gracie Abrams stanie for many years also. This is the second time that this has happened to me, and then, where I've liked a smaller artist and then just like suddenly got a massive because of Taylor Swift.
I've also had to listen to Gracie Abrams for years because of this. However, Asia was like, do you want to come? And this was to the Good Riddance tour, and I was like, hell yeah.
Doesn't know the words, but
don't know the words, but I'll learn them because I'm a good person.
You're
like
a good
that.
Same thing with Kaylani. I said, you don't know her. Do you want to come?
I knew her from the Zayn song.
Oh. Sorry, no, them. Is that
she, they? Okay,
she, they.
We'll just, hold on, can we set that up?
We don't want to misgender.
No.
Anyways,
we'll have a look.
Indira is the best person to go to a best and worst person to go to a concert.
Okay, but
well, you've definitely
in the Instagram, right? Okay, they.
No,
I think I'm a good person to go to a concert
because I hit her up 2 weeks before the Kaylani concert, and I said, "Look, I've really been wanting to go. Like, will you come with me?" And Indira was like, "Yep."
Yeah,
and I just learned all the words,
and I ended up liking
in 2 weeks.
And the same with Gracie as well.
You didn't know the words.
I didn't know the words to Grace. Like I knew like 21 and like Miss You and I'm Sorry. Like I knew like some songs, but then I learned the lyrics. It's the same with anything. Even like Sabrina Carpenter, I wasn't 100% familiar with Emails I Can't Send. Like I wasn't 100% like, you know.
But you knew the era set.
But I knew the era set back to front. Obviously, because I'm a Taylor Swift fan, like bigger than most people.
Oh, let's not go there. We don't want to upset the Swifties. We are Swifties.
Anyways, but I learnt Sabrina's set because I was like, I want to be
a good citizen.
Yeah, like just if you're gonna go to a concert, learn the lyrics.
I've been to a couple concerts when I didn't know the lyrics.
What?
Kings of Leon. That was a bit of a rough one. It was a great concert. I had such a fun time, but I did not know all the words, and that was really stressful for me.
I didn't either, but we wore masks, remember? Because it was
that's so true. Anyway, back to Gracie Abrams. We need to talk about Gracie Abrams.
New album wasn't as good as the last.
Yes.
We will say.
Needs a new producer. Some of the lyrics... I was just like, you're just saying words. Like, I was watching her perform. I told you things at the Era Store on my TikTok the other day, and that bridge, and she was like... They're just like words strung together. They're not lyrics.
The one that gets me the most is Tough Love. That's like, it's just, I
It is
love
just like
the chorus.
It sounds like she's doing a
chorus.
Gracie Abrams impersonation.
Yeah, but I love the chorus, but why is it so weird at the beginning and like the verses? But anyway, so that's why we're not going.
Because we didn't love it as much.
We didn't love it as much.
Good
However,
for you though. If you're going to one of the 3 sold out nights at Kudos, good for you.
Good
Congratulations.
For you. We may be there. Maybe.
You know what? We're gonna talk our shit and then probably go.
If anyone wants to gift us tickets,
We've just said all
no. And the thing is, because I like the album, Secret of Us is a good album in hindsight.
I just think I'm more personally connected to Good Riddance and the EP,
and I would
the minor
agree.
EP.
But
and this Justice for This is what it feels like. I still don't know if that's an album or not. I thought it was because it came out the same day as Red Taylor's version. Some may not know that. And it was during my HSC, and that was like my study. Anyway, no one cares.
Yeah, but I don't know. I just think
I just feel
it's good, but something feels off. Explain it.
It's not gotten worse,
It's
but
just
it's
plateaued a little bit.
it kind of has, and it's just kind of like this is what is connecting with people. Like this is what's gotten her popular.
Yeah, that's what I'm confused about.
Like I'm like, oh, this.
Did you guys listen to Will You Cry? Like,
Yes.
Like that one.
Full Machine.
Yeah, that one changed
People
my
were
life.
not going off to Full Machine at the concert, and that made me really upset.
No, and we had this conversation the other day. What's like a song that we were talking about? Like, what's something you've heard live that didn't hit the same as like what it does? Like when you listen to it.
Full Machine didn't.
Yeah, I don't really remember Full Machine, to be honest.
If she really loved us, she needs to do more of the Close to You 21 thing.
Yeah,
she needs to get up and dance, but she won't.
I think then
she's just gonna. She's gonna make like 15 That's So True songs now.
But
because that's what people like.
I guess.
But I'm like, it's good.
It's good, but it's just not.
Let's branch out from Aaron Dessner, please. And she's been actually singing too, which has been nice. Like actually, like belting. There was a lot of whisper singing and Good Riddance.
I think she has really improved probably since.
Oh, for sure.
Like,
the music's not hitting. I don't know why. I also think it's a little bit of that like subconscious, like, oh, I don't like her as much now that she's popular.
Yeah, and
I genuinely I do think that's part of it, and it's kind of the same with like not with Sabrina. Like I love Sabrina forever, but like I don't know. I'm just kind of a bit. I don't know. I feel like you subconsciously start to like, or I do, kind of like Gracie Abrams less now that she's popular, which sounds really bad.
I agree with I agree with that totally, and that's the same with like a lot of other artists though, because even you could argue. I'm gonna argue. Like Ariana Grande.
I was just gonna say it's the opposite thing with her.
Really?
I would bat for her now because people hate Ariana.
Yeah, no. But I was gonna say it was during like the Positions kind of thing, that rollover, like between those two albums, like Thank You Next and Positions.
She got really popular. You were just like, no.
And I was like, guys, and then I stepped back for like. It wasn't very long. It was a couple of months. I unfollowed her and everything. I don't know. I don't know why. And then I was just like, yeah, I don't like her anymore because I was like obsessed with her.
Well,
and then went, doosh, and then now I'm back.
I will ride for Ariana Grande.
Agreed.
I think that if you want to get up on your high horse and say, I won't listen to Eternal Sunshine because she allegedly was involved in a cheating scandal. You need to touch grass.
Shut up.
And you need to delete that racist-ass Morgan Wallen off of your playlist.
Yes.
Like, please.
Same goes with Drake.
I was going to say
something, but that would be really controversial.
What were you going to say?
Doesn't matter.
Just say it and we can cut it.
Tyler, the Creator.
True. Not everyone wants to say that.
Not everyone wants to say that. Who else? Who?
I don't want to say his name.
Who? Oh,
we can bleep it.
Chris Brown. He's disgusting.
Like, I'm just saying, like, if you're willing to listen to those people and
not
Ariana,
but
because
not
you hate women.
But the thing is, they've also, all of those men have also cheated.
Convicted felons also. Well, not all of them.
No, but imagine cheating and then doing even worse after that.
And I'm not saying that cheating is okay, and I'm not saying she didn't do it. Like, obviously, all signs point to Probably. But
the thing is, I do have a conspiracy about her not cheating, but we won't get into that.
No, but I just always ride for her. Like, people hate her, though.
Jeez.
They really hate her.
I don't think people understand how much shit she's been through.
Yeah.
And you can put it down to, like, I know, obviously, you can't excuse cheating or whatever.
Yeah.
Or, like, but I feel like she's been through, like...
She's obviously gone through a lot. But I just more have a problem with people being like, I'm not going to stream it. Because of it. I'm like, okay.
The
truth.
We don't
know what happened.
No.
No one will ever know. And I just find that really, like, when you know Morgan Wallen is a racist man and has publicly said racist things, and you will go and stream whatever flop album he's got out. Well, I guess it's not flopping because people like it. But you're just going to be like, oh, I don't want to listen to... Like, honest to God, sorry, no one wants to have that conversation because you hate her.
I don't know.
People don't like her.
Yeah,
for no reason, kind of. Yeah. And they just pick her apart. And it's just really... Obviously, it happens to so many women in the industry, but I feel like for her whole career...
It's been especially bad. And even, you like, same with Taylor Swift, though.
Yeah, but people are kind of really, like, turned around on that.
I don't think so. I think it's just men.
Yeah.
Taylor Swift has more fans than Ariana.
Yeah.
So you don't see it, it's covered up by all the fans.
Yeah, that's true.
Do you know what I mean?
The good outweighs the bad. Whereas I feel like that with Ariana, it's kind of the other way around.
Yeah. But you'd probably still get, like, this.
Go listen to Eternal Sunshine.
Yeah, it's really good. Listen to it start to finish.
Start to finish, like, in order. And your life will be changed. And it's just, like, the story of it, just, like, everything is just so well thought out. Should have gotten an Album of the Year nomination, but no one wants to talk about that.
Yeah, like, she should have gotten at least something.
Song of the Year for We Can't Be Friends. Music Video of the Year for We Can't Be Friends. Who wasn't crying?
I think music video especially, though, because who else was nominated for music video? They all would have been, like...
Fucking Fortnite was probably nominated.
Yeah, like, that was, like, it was good, but it's not great.
What was going on?
I don't know. But, like, it's about the art of it. Do you know what I mean? Like, you get, like boring music videos, but they're, like... We Can't Be
Friends was not...
No, I'm not saying that's boring. Okay. I'm saying Fortnite is boring. Yeah. But do you know what I mean? Like, you have the same person standing... Single Ladies music video. Iconic. Nothing happens.
That's true. I wouldn't call Fortnite iconic.
But yeah, I know. But do you know what I mean? Like, you can...
Fortnite, I would be more comfortable with calling it, like, a visualizer or something.
Yeah, like, it's not...
She hasn't had a story video.
I don't think...
Since she's been directing the common denominator.
But I feel like she's going for a different, like, path, Taylor, than what everyone thinks she's trying to do. Do you know what I mean? Like, I don't reckon she's making these music videos and being like, this is going to be nominated for album.
This might be news to some. Taylor has written a movie script and it is in the vault.
I know.
How do you feel about that?
Like,
do you think it's going to be good?
It depends.
Do you reckon she will direct it as well? I reckon she wants an Oscar bad because she campaigned for it for All Too Well 10 for that. She wanted an Oscar for that so badly.
Yeah, I think.
And she didn't get a nomination.
I don't know.
She wants it. She wants an EGOT. I don't know how she's going to get it, but she wants it so bad. Which is fine. There's nothing wrong with that. But, like, it's just very obvious.
Yeah. Look, I'll watch it.
I'll be seated.
I think there needs to be a different director because I think she's a good writer.
No, yeah, you can't argue with that.
I definitely think she's a good writer. Like,
I think she just, needs to expand her.
You know what would have been good?
What would have been good?
Like a Folklore or Evermore.
Film.
Yeah, like a, you know how, like, Machine Gun Kelly did the, like, album music videos? Yeah, she should have done something like that.
To connect the two albums, hypothetically? Even nice.
That would have been good for, like, Tortured Poets even, just to, like,
she needs to do something different. Tortured Poets is... Yes, she needs to be challenged and she needs to work with other people.
Because I feel like she just keeps releasing
in all regards.
She keeps releasing stuff, but it's the same, like, kind of rollout. It's like, here's an album, here's a re-recording.
She doesn't have to promote anything anymore because we do the promotion for her.
Yeah.
Like, she's just got an army of people who will just do everything for her now, so it's just like, why waste time?
Isn't it crazy to think, and even I thought this before Tortured Poets was announced, that, like, she has stuff, like, locked away, ready to go, like a new album. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, she's, like, working on stuff. Isn't that crazy? Like, there's new Taylor Swift sound out there.
I wouldn't go new sound, but there's new something.
No, but okay, I'm going to argue all of Taylor Swift's albums, apart from Folklore and Evermore, are very different.
Even I would argue that they do sound different.
Yeah, like, they're, like...
Folklore's a lot lighter and, like...
Yeah, whereas, like, Evermore's, like...
I just wanted to sit down and talk about the process of making it. To be honest, Tortured Poet. Like, that's all I want, because we haven't gotten much content.
Yeah, that's because...
Like, I would like it... Not even, like, an interview, because I don't think she doesn't really like doing interviews, as we know. But I would like to sit down with Jack and Aaron. Like, talk more, you know? Like, get up and... No one wants to get up and talk these days. Like,
yeah, she doesn't talk. Well, you are the people that talk, but she doesn't.
But this is the thing, is that, like... But... Just, like, I just want to know what it's like. How did you decide on the track? Like, she used to tell us this stuff. Like, that used to be out there for, like, Red and 19... Like, she used to talk about these things. Like, how did you pick the album title? Like, what made you decide on, like, the track list? And how did you decide to make it a double album? Was it originally one album? Or, like...
Can I say, you brought up Red. Red is the most perfectly named album Out of all of them.
Yeah, but she was kind of copying her like Joni Mitchell thing though.
Yeah, no, but don't you think it's so perfectly named?
Yeah, I think so.
Like out of all of them, I would say that's the most.
I believed love would be burning red.
Yeah, like I just think it's
But
so
it's
perfect.
golden.
The name like red for an like for her album specifically, and I think the worst named album is Fearless.
Oop. Oh, why?
I don't know, it just seems wrong. Like it doesn't seem wrong. Like it seems right that it's like out and like now that it's a thing. But I think if you could think of all of the other album names. Do you know what I mean?
The only one I guess I don't like is
Now.
Tortured Poets because it's so long. All of the other ones are really tiny.
Like one word.
I don't even know what you would have called it though.
Wait, are they all of them? All of them are one word.
Except for Speak Now, which would have been Enchanted, but Scott Borchetta was like, nah, let's call it Speak Now. But she wanted to call it Enchanted.
Yeah, I
initially.
feel like also Speak Now. I can say that probably isn't the most. I don't know, but would Enchanted be right though either? I don't think so.
I feel like though, like what else would it be?
But I don't think I think Enchanted's so different from the rest of the album.
Is it?
Yeah, like it's
I feel like it's like
I don't know. Maybe Speak Now is perfect because
yeah, maybe it is. Maybe it's just
because it's a self-written album. Like she wrote it by herself.
I think that's kind of like how she's reframed it.
Yeah,
now, as like
whereas
this
like
is me.
Enchanted, I feel like it's just like yes.
That one guy from our city that she met once and was like, oh my god, I was enchanted to meet you.
Yeah, please don't be in love with someone else. You know.
Do you have any other thoughts?
I'm trying to think. Like anything Beyonce related, but
I think we can do a whole
that could be a whole episode. So if anyone's interested, if anyone's interested, comment down below if you would like to hear a whole episode on Beyonce because we have a lot of Beyonce things to talk about.
And because we're not friends with any Beyonce stans, and no one like gets it, which is fine. I'm not expecting people to like get it, but it's just like put some respect on her name and don't act like you don't like her.
Yeah,
like if her music's not for you, that's fine, but don't be like There's a lot of Beyonce discussion.
There's a lot of Beyonce discussion because I feel like I tell my friends stuff and they're like, "Oh,
don't care." Did you watch the Beyonce poll?
No. Oh, Dude, please.
If you'd like us to discuss any controversial music opinions, that's kind of what this is.
We think.
We're also open to having guests.
We're open to having guests. We do have our first guest lined up. Our producer. She's actually invited herself to be the producer and
to be our first special guest.
So shout out to you. Because she has a lot of crazy lore that can be dropped, and I think it would be interesting.
Yeah.
To
talk
with her because I do have an idea when Tate McRae's album comes out to do an album
reaction. But I don't know if people are gonna want to see that. But again, it's not that serious. It's just an opinion. And just because we don't like something, and not saying we're not going to like the album, it sounds very promising.
It does. It really does.
I'm just saying.
I only listen to Tate McRae. Again, don't hate her.
It's not that serious. If we don't agree on something, like, don't send us a death threat. You will be blocked. If there is any hateration or like,
if any of my exes are watching, no, I'm kidding. No, because I know that's what's going to happen. I know
we're sending it to the group chat.
It's gonna be.
Dira's got a podcast.
Oh my god, how embarrassing! She started a podcast with her
How
sister.
Embarrassing that you can't keep her name out of your mouth.
Yeah, true.
Please.
First of all, shut up. It's been a bit of time. Move on.
It's been a bit of time.
It has, and they both keep coming back. And by coming back, I mean stalking and talking about me. Like, stop.
Like, get a job. Like, yeah.
Move on. Anyway, and also any of my ops. If you're any of my ops, I have a few. If you're gonna make fun of me, I actually don't care. I don't.
Yeah.
I'm having fun. We're having fun.
This is
just our enjoyment. If we have one subscriber,
we don't care.
We don't care.
We just need somebody to talk about this
event.
We just need a vent because, again, like, there's a lot of things that we discuss constantly that nobody gets and nobody cares about, but we're hoping we're going to be able to find people that
we can
also
reach our community.
Yeah.
Hashtag community does not have borders.
Community doesn't have borders. Like, again, if you know us, mind your business. If you're going to make fun of us, scroll away.
Just let people have fun.
Just let us have fun. And if you think that this is embarrassing, then, like,
that's
I don't care.
No, actually, I think that's a you problem. I think, yeah, it is a you problem.
Yeah.
Because I'm not embarrassed, so why are you thinking this is embarrassing?
Also, we didn't buy these mics specifically for this. I would like to preface.
Yeah, this ain't like I set up. This is like we did this. We decided 5 minutes before.
No, we already had these.
Yeah.
For
my
other side quest. But yeah,
that could be a good topic to talk about.
my side quest.
No, well, like both of our different side quests that we do.
Okay.
Because I've had some like more recent like
Developments. Yeah. Okay.
Anyway, signing out. Thanks for watching, puppies.